Hey everybody, hello. Hey VOD watchers, if you're watching the VOD, you can still help. There is no time limit on what we're here to do today. Hey everybody, I'm just going to talk to you for a second. I'm just going to chat with you before we get into painting. This is what we're trying to paint today. I did this in oil pastel. Now you might have seen in the chat, I put up uh, just some information about the stream today. What the big point of today is. Today we're just raising awareness of the NAFC, which is an American nonprofit. They provide medical services to those most underserved, and they can they actually work with 1,400 different clinics that provide free and charitable care to those who really need it. I know I've needed free medical care in the past that I could not pay for because I was just too young to really make much of an income. And I know it's been transformative in my life. And I definitely want to help such a beautiful cause, especially right now. If you're tuning in from America, happy 4th of July. I know you're probably about to do something fun. Go watch some fireworks later, have a good time, be safe. I think that's still cool. Good on you if you're enjoying the holiday. I just, due to some recent legislation, I realized that services like these are probably even more important than ever. And I wanted to do something, even though I can't help financially, I wanted to do something just to raise awareness. I do not have a donation button with YouTube Giving yet. I just kind of came up with this idea yesterday, and I wanted to post around and use some of my voice for helping advocate for these free clinics that are supported by the NAFC. I'm going to just read a little bit off of their donation page. If you look in the description, it'll just take you. There's something you can copy and paste into your own browser that'll take you to their website. It's a 4-star nonprofit on Nonprofit Finder. It's like a rating system for. Just going to take another look at the art we're doing today. It's a rating system for nonprofits, and that's a really high rating actually. So I'm just going to read what they're all about. I'm going to pause the music for a second. I did research this nonprofit myself, and I just wanted to do an awareness campaign because I have no way to personally help financially right now. But I wanted to see if you could just raise awareness today. I'm just reading off of their website. It says the NAFC is the only nonprofit 501c3 organization whose mission is solely focused on the issues and the needs of the medically underserved throughout the U.S. and the 1,400 plus free and charitable clinics and pharmacies that serve them. Free and charitable clinics and pharmacies are on the front line of the community healthcare system, providing a wide range of services to 2 million medically underserved people throughout the nation annually. It's really important. That's a lot of people, 2 million. We invite you to support efforts as we work to ensure millions of uninsured and medically underserved people have a voice and access to affordable healthcare. So that's really important to me too, is just, I've been uninsured lots of times in my life. And, there are lots of people who are underserved, they need all sorts of, maybe a medication, maybe a life-altering surgery that could improve the quality of their life, I'm not saying you have to donate or try to make you feel bad. I'm going to hop on for an hour or so. And we'll paint, and I'll paint what's in front of you right now, but I just wanted to take a second to raise awareness for the National Association of Free and Charitable Clinics. Let's see, yeah, you can get a tax write-off if you do like a big donation for them. They have employer matching gift funds. If you don't want to necessarily give, you can talk to your employer about it. They might be interested in matching. Matching programs are really big and they really do help. If you're worried that you're like, is this a really good nonprofit to really give my money to? I also checked in on that, and it's just make sure. I read reviews. Lots of people have been kind, and then I checked in on their social media as well. They do have a YouTube page where they just show some of their advocate work and some of the people that they help work with, some of the clinics and some of the summits and forums they attend. They are in the Charitable Solicitation Registration. That's a national association, is registered for legal charitable solicitation. That's good. They have a Platinum Transparency Award for 2024. They have the NAFC has been awarded the Platinum Seal of Transparency. That's good. And Charity Navigator, what I mentioned before. I said Charity Finder, but it's actually Charity Navigator. They say they give this a 4-star rating, which is really nice. So you gotta be careful, make sure you're not getting conned out of your money, of course. But this seems like a very reputable nonprofit that's doing something very worth doing. If you're tuning in on the VOD, we're just doing a little bit of awareness raising, and you can, if you want, don't feel like you missed out. You can still help, and you can still, you can even go to your employer and ask them if they want to include this nonprofit on their donation matching. It's a nonprofit dedicated towards free clinics and pharmacies, or charitable pharmacies and clinics. Medical care is a life-saving service that's really desperately needed all the time, regardless of your ability to pay. So we've been going for about 14 minutes. I'll stop yapping in a second. Start paying. I just wanted to finish up some little details. I might get a different brush actually, because I want to get something a little bit smaller. But if you have any ability to help donate to the NAFC, that's the National Association for Charitable and Free Clinics, please consider doing so. Happy holidays to everyone in America who's probably celebrating the 4th of July, having a burger at 4th of July. All right, I'll get back to the music, folks. I'm just gonna listen to some lo-fi and stuff. Remember, if you are in any way financially able to donate to the National Association of Free and Charitable Clinics, I implore you, please consider doing so. It would mean so much to me. Don't give your money to me, give your money to them. They are the ones helping people who might be uninsured right now due to changes in the healthcare system. So it's really important we support those people as best we can. This is the best I can do for them. And if you're wondering what we're painting again, just wanted to let you see. That's just a oil pastel quick sketch we did. I actually have a short about that, of me doing that oil pastel. Just touch up some of the lines, make them a little bit bold and thick. Thank you everyone who's just stopped by today. Just even stopping by, getting on people's radars is a good net positive, in my opinion. All right, so this big white area, we're going to start colorizing. So I'm going to put some color directly on the canvas. And we're going to do the buffing technique that I like to do with my paintings. Let me get some water first though, before I get a bunch of paint all over my hands. Stay hydrated. I probably need to actually hydrate some more. Just making sure the paint's nice and secure to the easel. Okay. Well, talking first. This is Payne's Gray. This is a color I really like for watercolor palettes. I love Payne's Gray. I used to paint a lot of Payne's Gray. There I got on my hands too. Good job. And as we go along, we'll gradually, these start out pretty dark, these colors. We are gradually lightening the background while also making a matte sort of background to build all sorts of little three-dimensional figures and stuff off of. That's usually how I paint. So we're just starting this paint. I just started this yesterday. All right, I got to throw away some. Yeah. Hey, thanks for liking. Appreciate you. Gradually removing paint, and then the white surface of the canvas kind of shines through, and you get really cool, very bright matte colors like this. And some people are like, sometimes I do just add white, but I'm trying to get a very thin layer in the background to build from. So like an illustrative ground. There we go. And I'll gradually, as the days go on, I'm going to lighten this further and further. Ooh. I just buffed that out too. No problem. No worries. We're in the new studio. There's so much more light here too. I love it. I don't know how light or dark it's going to be during the winter months, but this is a nice amount of light, and I can gradually let more in the room. And I'm not sure, but I don't think it's not direct sunlight, it's just overhead. So I don't have a lot of problems with glare on my paintings, which is nice about the new studio. Look how much that lightened up just by buffing it. And this is fresh paint. It's probably not a good idea to buff or sand drying oil paint, just so you know. It can be really toxic and dangerous. Or at least do it with like lots of ventilation. if you're going to do that. But this is fresh. Fresh paint. We're going to layer different paints on top of it eventually. No, it's not. Shush. We're continuing to buff out this Payne's gray. It's going to become like our sidewalk. Sometimes I paint with odd stuff like my hands, or I paint with Q-tips, or I paint with paper tissue. It's all brush though, so it's all brush. We're doing the setting in the background right now. Okay, the ad should be like this. Nobody's explaining that. Just take a step back to take a look at everything. Cool. So we finished up the gray part of the background. I'm going to see if I can lighten up this purple part, but I need to wash my hands. So I'm not accidentally put some of the paint gray into that purple. I want to say thank you again to everyone who's been joining us for this live stream. Today's live stream is dedicated to raising awareness for the National Association of Free and Charitable Clinics. They help the underserved access medical care, which can be life transforming and be astoundingly helpful to those in need. Never underestimate medical care's importance in the life of how wonderfully impactful medical care can be for everyone, especially those who can't afford insurance. The uninsured are helped by the National Association for Free and Charitable Clinics. And it's the only 501c of its kind who focuses on this work. And they work with over 1,000 different clinics. Sorry, I just wanted to remind everyone that we are doing a awareness raising campaign today for the National Association of Free and Charitable Clinics. They help underserved communities and communities who might not be insured to access medical care that can be super transformative for their lives. And if you have any ability to help out in any way, there is more information in the description for you. Thank you so much. I'm going to get back to painting for just a little while longer. I intend to be on for like about an hour or so. I'm working on this paint from yesterday. And this is just the oil pastel, a little personal character right there, doing some graffiti. All right, I just wanted to stop and remind everyone the reason for the season. We're doing an awareness campaign today for National Association of Free and Charitable Clinics. Thank you so much for joining and for listening to me on my soapbox. I just think that healthcare is very important, and I wanted to do something to help out, and this is the best I can do at the time. But you're never too tiny of a creator to be helpful to the greater cause, you know? Let's see about lightening up some of these background areas. I honestly do not enjoy it when I see really large content creators and stuff like that not using their influence to just get people to think about helping, you know? Like, get people thinking about what they can do, you know? Even if it's just like a little contribution. Just start with, you know, things you're passionate about, and, you know, find like-minded people and help each other. And if you can't find like-minded people to, you know, be in mutual aid with, you know, just do whatever you can, like I'm doing today. You're never too small of a creator to be helpful to your community, you know? That's why we're doing an awareness campaign today just for the National Association of Free and Charitable Clinics. There's more information about what they do down in my description for this live stream if you want to read that. Not pressuring you to do so. Not pressuring you to do anything or like or subscribe or anything like that today. I'm just going to do some more experimental painting stuff, and I might just talk a little bit about them. They are rated 4 stars on Charity Navigator. That's really high rating. Let's see. Okay. Thanks to all the cool people who came out yesterday for yesterday's live stream. That was fun. Got to say hi, meet some new people. Did a bunch of drawing and painting and coloring yesterday with our audience. It was really fun. I honestly believe you're never too old to color. That's why they have adult coloring books. I'm actually trying to release a coloring book. I have my I have the manuscript finally back in my hands. So I wanted to make some edits to my upcoming book. It's going to be my first book of a few. I'm just starting this painting. It's already looking just like a sketch, which is cool. Because the sketch has a certain energy to it that I like. Do a little bit of finger painting. We like finger painting on this channel. Make too old to finger paint. Probably put this up as a VOD, just keep it up, you know. Hopefully people over time will donate to a good cause. I like how this looks already. Gonna be a pretty cool background for these characters. Trying to wedge some of this Payne's gray in that that spot right there. I like to experiment with which edges are have the white outline and which edges don't. So you might see me push this blue right up next to the hand with the brush in it, but in other places you might not see the same edge. It might just be kind of loose against the figures, which I like. That's sort of like a pictorial. I'm just mixing some color. I'm still learning. Oops, sorry, take the camera again. I have a habit of doing that for some reason. Now we're going to take out the marker. Just clean off my markers. Oh. Okay. All right, folks. I think that's good enough for me today. As far as streaming, I might work on this more later. Just clean up. That's cool. I painted that car completely. He's over here doing some graffiti. I might wait for this to dry and do this all in Posca. And I have to paint in the garden.